debating on whether or not the terrorists on 9/11 could have controlled their actions, and we're starting with the agree side.
They could have turned the plane. They were heading straight forward for it. They could have turned before they hit it because they could see it in front of them.
Okay. All right. We'll go ladies first.
You know that someone sent them to do that, so like they had to do it, or maybe the person who sent them to do that, like told them if they didn't, he would kill them or something like that. So they had no choice.
The thought could have been
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay, like maybe they were forced, but they could have just like turned the plane somewhere else and gone somewhere different and like pretended it was the Twin Towers or something. Like possibly a non-important two
Establishment.
next to each other.
Okay. Fernando.
I acknowledge what you said, Kenny, but what if the person they were working for found out, and for that they killed them, and
They could have stayed
Okay, hold on.
Okay, can I go?
Yes, ma'am.
I acknowledge what you said, Fernando, but you can control your own actions because they could have just stood up to their boss and said, we don't want to do this, we don't want to hurt their country.
Okay.
Please let me go.
Okay.
Hold on, Stefan, you'll be next. Yes, ma'am.
Like, even though they could go into a different place and like take the plane somewhere else, if they try to like crash it into a different place, they realize they're still going to end up dying anyway.
Okay.
Wait, isn't that agreeing?
Yeah.
To go over there?
No, but they're still going to end up dying. Why would you go ahead and not crash into the Twin Towers?
So
just to crash
basically
into
you're
something
saying they're
else?
still not going to have control
Yes,
over.
they're
Okay.
still-
So no, she's right. She's right.
That was genius.
I like that because
Hold on, Eric. Hold on. Keep it. Hold your hand up. She hasn't spoke yet, so we're going to let her go.
They could have knew what they were doing, so they could have tilted the plane somewhere else and landed the plane safely on a landing place.
Okay. Okay. I said Stefan's next.
Okay. Some places they have a religion where it's like if you go, like the religion isn't like, let's say you go like and you bomb yourself, like you strap bombs around, you go into a building and you kill the people. Like they'll say, well, the religion that they believe in will take you to a better place. So if they did that, so you probably told them that if you did that, you're gonna go to a better place after you die. So that's probably.
So they've already been somewhat preconditioned to believe these things. Okay. Okay, yes, we'll let you go since you look like you're getting angry.
But like, you say if your parents believed in that religion, but you have the choice in whether or not you choose to follow them. Like, they're your parents, I understand that, but you're like, that's killing, and I'm pretty sure religions don't say killing is good.
Yeah.
Yes, you may add something to that.
You know, it's the choice with going to live with God or the devil. And you're saying the devil, where you will burn eternally, is a better place than the world?
Oh, now we're getting heated. And I see you back there.
Killing is bad in religion, but like soldiers, they go out and kill, like, you know, fight for their countries and stuff. So it's not like all that bad if like you're protecting the country that you believe in.
Okay.
Can I add to it?
Eric, you may add to that.
Wait, I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, can I go?
Hold.
Well, in different places they have different religions, and that religion doesn't believe in God. They say there's no such thing as God. There's no other religion. So they never been taught another religion. They only been taught to believe this person. You do what this person says, and like there's no such thing as God. There's no other religion. There's nothing else. They don't know what's wrong from bad, and all they do is just
What?
go.
Wrong. That's what I'm talking about.
He means good from bad.
That's hard. That's horrible.
Do you remember what you were gonna say?
Yes.
Okay,
Maybe
Eric.
they did so much bad stuff that they just didn't want to kill anymore. So they just wanted to end to killing, and just go wherever they were gonna go. And if they went wherever, they were gonna accept it. Because if they killed, they would have gone there. If God believed they didn't want to do it, but they were forced to, He could have accepted them and took them to heaven.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Eric, I acknowledge what you said, but the airplane crashed into a building that had people in it, and the people on the plane probably killed those people in the building, and they also killed themselves. Why would they do that?
Yeah, why would you do that yourself?
Oh.
But let me throw this out here.
What I said, they
Okay, hold on, Stefan. Let me throw this out there. Do you think it is possible, because of their religion, that by them making this sacrifice, that they were going to be looked upon as possibly heroic back home?
But that's back home.
But that's all they know. Fernando.
Like say, I know who the real person who was making them do that was Osama bin Laden, but they were making him they were making them do it, but they've been going through war and stuff, so they don't like say they didn't like the people that were over here in the United States, so they crashed the airplanes into the Pentagon, and they didn't like the
You lost your train of thought. Stefan, add on, and then we'll go to the agree side.
So, like, like the other team keeps arguing that they had a choice. Well, for them, they didn't have a choice, because the person, like, telling them, if you do this, you can be a hero, and, like, you're going to go to a better place, because they say a better place, but they're actually not. Because, like, he's brainwashing them, because that's all they believe in. If you kill somebody,
Brainwashing, good word. Good
and,
word.
like, if you do this, you go to a better place. That's religion. If you do, like, something bad, like they didn't do, you get punished, and like they'll kill you, and they'll say, well, now you're gonna go to a bad place because you didn't do what we said.
Okay. Okay, well, all three of you.
I acknowledge what you said, Eric, but
Stefan.
but there was no reason that they had to do that. They could have just told their boss they didn't have to, and they never wanted to listen to him.
All right, what do you want to add?
The most, like the reason why they're brainwashed, or it's persuasion. Sorry, I can't talk. And most of that comes from fear. They're scared of whoever's telling them.
So intimidation.
They're like scared that if they don't do it, that they're going to get hurt or something. But you can choose what you do. Like, they could have landed safely, like Isabel, I think, said, and they could have stayed in America. Or whoever said that. They
Oh, is that what you were fixing to
I
say?
was gonna say, why didn't they just come to America? If they were so scared of them, and if they really didn't want to do that, they could have just come to America, and they could have been safe.
We could have helped them too, like possibly go take out Israel or the bad people or whatever or something.
All right.
Okay, we need to skip back again, guys.
Well,
Stay behind the
if they did have a boss, they told them they would be happier. And how about if they survived the crash? Everybody wouldn't like them, so they'll try to hunt them down. So they wouldn't be happy at all.
Wait, what did she say?
No.
I have another argument like this.
Hold on. We haven't heard from you yet.
Well, I acknowledge what y'all said, but they still didn't have a choice, because they probably, like, ever since they were little, they got in their head that they have to kill and have to kill and have to kill. And maybe they chose to, well, no, they didn't choose to, but
Well,
they were forced to.
Because that was the religion.
And they
That was
said that,
gonna be
like,
better.
They, like, say they wanted to be like their parents, and all their parents did was that. Wait, I don't think it's
hold on, Stefan. Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
I love this stuff.
Okay. Like what Cassandra said, you're being born into a bad environment. You are learning bad things, and when it's the only religion if it was a religion, it's the only one you're being taught. But it's also,
Can I go?
No, you can't go. It's also,
Okay, hold on. Okay, so today I'm going to ask this group of kids some guided questions that I have developed for my leading observation video. We're going to start with the first question, and they are going to answer them for us. All right, guys. First question is, what type of professional development do you want to see your teachers attend? What areas of education can we improve in as educators? Stefan.
Like in science, can we do chemistry? I mean, we're learning about the elements and stuff, but all we do is put an egg, put vinegar and stuff. I really want to do like chemistry, like add H2O and stuff, like they always tell us. That's what I want to do.
So you're thinking you want to be challenged more as far as in science.
It's too easy.
You think it's too easy?
It's too easy for me.
All right, Cadence.
Like, I think they should make it just like, it's not that it's easy, but it's not hard either. I just want to have it a little bit more challenging, and like more labs possibly, because we only have like one each week or so.
Okay, what do you think it's going to do for you as a student if you are more challenged in science?
I think it'll make you like better and smarter to be challenged more.
You think it's going to help you when you get to high school as well as college?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Dawson?
In math, because I want to be challenged more instead of doing the easy stuff.
Okay, so what kind of things would you like to see, for example?
Maybe like dividing or something, like dividing harder numbers, like bigger.
Bigger numbers? Okay, okay. All right.
Algebra,
geometry. So kind of being introduced to things that you're going to see later on in higher grade levels. Kind of so you're not so blindsided, so to speak. Okay. Heather, what about you?
like in this class, we don't really get to do, at least for me, I'm not as into it because you're not really doing anything other than just like, it's kind of almost boring, like maybe
No, be honest.
put a little sugar and spice into it.
Okay, so what do you suggest that we could add into this class to make it more exciting?
Like in Miss Beards in math, we played a game to where she would say a number and she would write a number on the board and she would say like 2, and the number was 3 and she'd say 2, and then if that number was divisible by 2, we would have to go to a different desk. It was just
Okay, so you're wanting to see more hands-on, but you want to be challenged through games. They're still educational, but you almost don't feel like you're learning at the same time, but you really are. Okay, Cassandra.
Like in this class, like Heather said, it's not really that fun. It's like more boring. Like maybe we should start doing some projects at home.
Projects, okay.
Like say we have on the Dust Bowl, we would probably like get to do like a little project of how the Dust Bowl looked.
Oh, okay, that's a very great idea. Okay, all right. Yes, Hannah.
I'm with Heather and Cassandra because I kind of think this class is boring too. And what I would like to do is I'd like to read like books at home and then like have a quiz over here and see if we like know what the book's about and everything. That way we can tell you and we can all discuss it.
So like a book report.
Yeah.
Okay. Logan?
I agree with all of them. It's
Okay.
really boring in here.
So what kind of activities do you want to see happen?
I want to see more games, more
More
stuff to do.
Okay. Okay. Kirsten.
I think we should have like a little bit more interesting books.
Okay.
The Hatchet.
Okay. Okay, so maybe come up with a list, or have you guys generate a list of different authors that you like to read and possibly pick books from those, okay? Isabel?
History, it's a little bit boring because usually all we do is worksheets, videos, and papers. I would like to do like more plays and different projects.
So you want to see more real life scenarios, like putting yourself in the shoes of those people to better understand what they went through. Okay. She's talking about history. Like more, they're called, yeah, kind of like skits, but there's a different name for them, where it's kind of taking you and putting you, reenactment, so you can get a feel for what they really did go through, okay? And that would also be a good activity to implement into reading, English, and even science possibly. Okay? Cadence?
Like what Cassandra said, like making dioramas, like not just for history, but maybe in here, like since we're reading about the Dust Bowl, we could like just like make little pictures and like visuals, so we could just like put them around in the halls or something, and then we could go like look around.
Okay. Okay. Stefan?
Okay, like instead of us giving us candy for like stuff we did good, we could do like, okay, let's say we be quiet and we be good, we get a sticker. And if we get a sticker, like in your class in one, it says third period gets this stickers like this, so you get 5 stickers for all the days. Then we get to like have something fun. We get to do a game or do like an experiment.
So like a larger incentive, like where you have to work a little bit longer for, but it's more worth it than a piece of candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we can have like a free day where we do nothing and just like play on tablets and stuff.
Okay. Dawson?
I was gonna say like something about like history, like at the end of the school year we could possibly like choose our own, after like doing history, we could choose our own person that we liked in history.
Okay.
And then we could like, we come to school the next day and like we do research on them and everything, and then we dress up like them, like we act like them.
Okay. Okay. I like that idea. Sort of like what they call a wax museum. I like that idea. Yes, Cassandra.
Well, like Stefan said, we could probably do, instead of getting candy, we should get like more.
A larger incentive.
Yeah, larger. And maybe we should get stickers, like you said, and like at the end of the school year, have something fun like a party or something.
Okay, so maybe something per 6 weeks like we do with Wrestler Roundup, but then also maybe like an accumulative for the end of the year, to that end of the year goal that you work towards, kind of, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. End of the month. Okay. Heather? Okay.
How like teachers always give us worksheets.
Okay.
Worksheets. Most boring thing in the world. In top 10. In top 5. It's just, I don't like them.
Okay, so what's your alternative?
I think we should maybe try to get my words.
So are you leaning more towards like project-based learning where you are turning things into hands-on projects, things that you can exhibit, things that we can share with other grade levels, not just this class?
Yeah, like, so, not like it, but like maybe have like kind of like a talent show, like you would present it to, in 4th grade, Miss Davis, they would have classes, we did little skits and we performed them for the other classes in our grade level.
Cool.
Yeah, I was,
That's
the
a
old
really-
Granny and the wolf or something.
That's a really cool idea. Okay.
And then the other one.
Oh, sorry.
I remember that. Then the other one for this class. I like how we get to read sometimes, just read our books. I really like reading, so
So your AR, you want a little more AR personal book time. Okay. All right, Ashley.
In science, last year we got to do like a project and well, we did a research on like a lot of certain things.
Okay.
And they gave us like a biome so we could like do research on, and that like I want to do more of those like here in 6th grade in science.
Okay, so more projects. I think projects are a great way to express what you've learned it in a different way than just writing it down on paper. Hannah.
In science, like today we did a candy lab and I thought it was going to be like actually making candy or something.
Okay.
Not just like getting 6 gummy bears, because the teacher just gave us 6 gummy bears, but yeah, I thought we were going to make like something.
Okay, so you thought you were going to be able to produce the candy instead of it just being given to you.
Yeah.
It'd be really fun.
There is a really cool one for rock candy that maybe I'll look up and share it with Miss Maxwell. Okay?
I think that like science would be like if we could have like more challenging like you see how like some older grades they make like the volcanoes and how they erupt and all that,
Mhm.
or they dissect the animal. I think we should do more of that.
Okay. Okay. So you want to
To more learn about the human body if we dissect.
Okay, so what I'm understanding so far, let me recap really quick, is that you guys want to be challenged on a higher level, that therefore you're already somewhat pre-introduced to these things by the time you actually get further into it. So you're not, okay, hold on, just keep that in mind. Kirsten?
I think there should be a day where like the kids go into the we could go into the 7th and 8th grade classes just to see, and like the 7th and 8th grade can go into the 6th grade.
So you want to observe kind of what they're doing also. Okay.
Like we can go to other
Grade level classes. Okay.
I have 2 things. The first one, I kind of agree with Ashley, but at the end of the school year, I would like to have a science fair where we get to present all, like we get to choose our own experiment and we get to present it. And
Okay.
the second thing, I would like to go on a science field trip, like go to, like a
Science museum.
science museum and go look at it and see what all they have.
Did you have your hand up, Hannah?
Well, I was gonna say, like, in some classes we took a lot of notes before, like last year, but that's something I don't want to happen this year because we had to like write and write and write and write and write.
So what do you feel that just writing it does for you?
Well, we don't necessarily always take it home and go and study it.
So do you feel like by just writing notes down that it challenges you mentally on, or takes you to that higher order of thinking? No.
I don't
It's
feel
just
like
more
it
of
helps me.
memorization, right? It's just memorizing. You're not challenging your brain.
It's like writing, we're not even realizing what we're writing, we're just writing.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to make one more time around, then we're going to go to the next question. Okay. Logan?
I agree. I think that writing down stuff doesn't help. It doesn't like seep into my brain,
Okay.
and that maybe they should like just, I don't know, do something more or extra to get it.
So take it up a notch, so to speak. Okay. Okay. Hannah, I'm going to make my way back around this way.
What I think is, I agree with Hannah and Logan once again, and they really should not like make you write the stuff down. They should at least like make you come to school and have like one day, like in science, how we play bingo, and that's our way of studying. And I think we should like play a game with like cards that say what we need to know on them.
So by playing games, by putting like a review like a test review or whatever the case may be into a game helps you remember it more because it's attached to that memory? Okay. Okay. Heather?
First about that dissecting, I don't hurt animals. I don't do that.
They are donated, just so you know.
And they're always good.
But I still don't like it.
For like in Miss Lewis's class, we're always gluing down things. We're never.
Eric, is that what you were going to say?
No, I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Keep going, Heather.
Just forgot.
There's always one class where you're just gluing down things and you're never actually hands-on. You're
Just lots of foldables, but not really putting them into perspective.
she's just throwing them at you and saying, do this.
Okay. Eric, did you remember what you were going to say?
No.
Okay.
It's a million miles up my mind.
Okay, I'll come back to you if you remember. Cassandra?
Like last year, in 4th grade, in Miss Davis's, like she said, we did like little skits and poems like that, and also in history, like we got to like make.
Hold on. Okay, continued.
So like last year in Miss Davis's, we did like little skits, and like in history last year, for reading tier, we got to do little, like she bought some hardcover books, but they were blank in the inside, and we got to color the outside of the book, and we got to make our own like stories.
So you got to write your own story. Was it a chapter story or a picture story?
It was just like 5 or 6, 10 pages.
Oh, so like a short story, kind of like the ones that are in the library that you can check out.
We got to read
We
them.
got to read it to little kids.
Yeah,
it
we
was
got-
amazing.
And we got to read it
Cool.
to like different levels of grade
Our
levels.
story?
Very cool. That's a great idea.
We got to read it to different grade levels.
Okay, continued again.
Like, I agree with Mia how she said it should be harder because, like, I mean, even if you made a failing grade, you still learn from your mistakes. Like, whenever you go over the test, you can, like, have a better understanding of what you missed.
That's a really
And
good way to
then,
put it.
Yeah, like in 4th grade or last year, I don't remember which one it was, we made, like, this map made out of candy and stuff, and we got to, like, glue stuff down, and it was, like, hands-on, though we, like, learned where everything was and like how all the states were placed and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh,
that kind of
cool.
Appalachian Mountains.
And also what you said about in 4th grade again, what we did, we like colored the cover of the book, and then we like wrote inside a little story we had, and then we got to go down to like kindergarten, 1st grade, I think it was. And then we got to like read the stories, and then how like all the little kids were just like so fascinated. It was so fun and cute.
Oh, yay. All right, Stefan.
Okay. Waited 30 years for this. Okay. One important thing. I don't like this. No. This right here we have to change because one day I'm just going like this. Hi, Miss Finch. I'm going like this. I'm going to fall over, get hurt. It's dangerous. I mean, you just pull up the chair. And like instead I have to go and push Dawson, I don't want to push him. And then I have to go like this and I move this. And then at the end of the class, I have to go like this, put it together. It's very annoying.
Okay, I know that's frustrating.
Okay, so then the second one is, I forgot, but like, I don't like that we have to write stuff, like, whatever y'all said over there, I forgot who it was, we have to write stuff. I really don't remember that stuff. That's why.
Okay, what kind of activities help you remember?
I'll tell you. The ones that always help me remember is bingo, because I remember, okay, so then I studied that night before, because I always want to win the candy, and the pencils, the crowns, the boxes and everything. So I always study, because I always want to win the stuff. So then, I never win bingo, sadly. Bad luck. And then, so that's why I want to study, and then I remember the stuff that I do, and that helps me remember because it was fun. And fun is more than boring. So boring? Writing. Who does this stuff?
Okay, Dawson.
I'll just say another thing about history. Like, if we're like learning about the Alamo, we could take a field trip and go there, and we could like see what it looked like from the inside.
How would y'all feel about like reenacting the Alamo when I was, I guess, y'all's age or 7th grade, and we learned about the Alamo in Texas history, and we built Okay, how do you feel about the debates we started this year through philosophical chairs?
Okay. So I really like those because we could like show our own perspective on things, and we could like persuade people to come to your side and like change their minds over things, but in the end it's still like a question over it still, but it was really fun how
Okay.
we got to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
I like debating too. I agree with Hannah, but I would like a longer time to do it because most of the time we only have 5 minutes to do it.
Okay, so you want to see maybe designating a whole class period to it. Okay, Kirsten?
Maybe we could like debate from class. Like this class can debate with another class to see.
So like a true debate where you're going to